Hey everybody, it's a good morning from my side of the world. And Krishna, what is it? What is the time at your side of the world right
It's 7:39. I've just finished my short session with Amola, our little wonder.
now? Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. 9 in the morning. Good, you are an early riser.
Yeah, just because of her.
That is,
Otherwise, I'm not a person.
and I guess fitness sessions are a lovely way to start because they
Exactly.
really start boosting your blood. I think it's just about the blood circulation early morning and what else we need.
Yes,
Good.
that's very true.
So, Supriya, good morning to you. Shraddha, good morning to you guys. Welcome to this midweek mindfulness session. Before we start, I just wanted you guys to know what exactly is this. And I think before we just started recording, Krishna was just saying that, this is something that I might need right now, what's going on. But because we all are, I wouldn't say stuck, but we all are very ambitious people in our own way. Will you agree? Yeah. Yes, no?
Yes.
Thank you. So I can hear you. Okay. So we all are ambitious, right? So we all have some goal and we just want to follow that. And following these ambitions, what happens is we have to do set of things every day. It's like it could be daily, I have to do my job daily so that I can earn better. It could be, what I need to get into fitness session so that I can have the desired lean body mass or a muscular mass, anything. So, but we have to be like do every day-to-day basis, consistent things. And that's the way we get results. That's the true hard story, right, guys? But doing a job, doing the home chores, taking care, some of you are, even moms. So, taking care of the kids, taking care because you know what, I love doing Zumba or I love taking Zumba classes. That's in something extra thing that we want to start. Or you know what, I love playing music. So I want to go to this piano class or a guitar class. Back to back things. We have to do so many things in one day. And then maybe months after months or days after days, or even within 1 week, we say, hey, you know what? When is the weekend going to come? But through these sessions, midweek mindfulness, my agenda is you don't have to wait for the weekends. Through these sessions, I'm going to give you, I would say, a magic technique which will help you to take a pause, take a break that moment, and regenerate the next moment. Now, this is going to happen only if you practice every day. You're like, Shweta, you're giving us one more to do things, to do list to do, and that's it, right? But let's give it a try. How do you feel about it? And I promise by end of this session, you will say that, you know what, Shweta, it's not a big deal to do. So one of my clients, she always says that, you know what, Shweta, whenever I drive or before I start driving, I always tell her that taking a pause is not when you drive. You can't take a pause when you're driving, okay? It's like braking the car. So just hold on. So she says my daily habit is that I get up in the morning and before I start driving, I just take 1 minute break in my car. I just start the car. I sit in my car. I take this pause. I complete the process, whatever you have to, told me, mentioned it to me, or maybe scripted it to her. And she starts her day. And she says, my days are absolutely different. And she takes pause more often by mid of the weeks. She starts taking more pauses during the Wednesdays and Thursdays. And she's like, then the Friday, Saturday is in that I'm waiting my Fridays for Friday, Saturday so much. So let's see what is it about taking this pause. So welcome everybody. I have made a small presentation for all of you. Let's see and let's go through that. Okay. So the whole agenda is midweek. That's our agenda because we do a lot of activities on the weekends and we have so many things. And I think we all should just relax on the weekends. So midweek, if you even spare 30 to 40 minutes with me for every Thursday, this is 11 a.m. IST, this is what I'm planning. I think this would be a good idea for all of us. But before that, let's go ahead. I just want you guys, I want to invite you all to take this time and relax and recharge. Okay. But before we start the pausing process, before we understand that what is it about pause, I'm inviting all of you to write down maybe, to just fold your hands and think maybe, what are you grateful for in your life? So yesterday, one of my clients, we've been, I do a lot of personal coaching sessions. So she said that I think, Shweta, the reason of all the problems in life, the core problem of everything that sometimes just goes wrong, and especially relationships, is that expectations. We expect from each other, we expect from our loved ones, and that's where the problem starts. We expect from maybe our kids in such way, we expect from our, maybe our spouses, our partners, our parents, best friends, people who are closed ones. We start expecting, and we all know that expectation is not a root cause, but that is the base of any human, or I would say any social being. We do expect. So I told her expectation is not a problem, truly speaking, because as Bhagavad Gita says that leave all the expectations away and start living this life. Guys, we wouldn't have any interest in any relationships, right? It could be, we have so many expectations from each other. Yes, we have, and that's pretty normal as a human being. But the solution is, what if we add more gratitude to all these relationships, or to everything that we have? Everything, it could be this table that I am, using to keep my laptop. It could be this, I would say this LED light that is, on my face so that you guys can see me nicely. This laptop maybe, or my daughter maybe, or my spouse maybe. It could be anybody. What if we start being grateful about it? With this moment, I want to invite all of you. And as I mentioned, I hope you guys have your pen and paper. So pick it up and write down maybe 3 things, 5 things that you think right now that you're grateful for. Even though it could be, Trishna, as you mentioned, that thanks to your fitness trainer who trains you in the morning, it could be even that person, that you could just be grateful that just because of my fitness trainer, I get up in the morning and I start exercising because she or he pushes me to do that. It could be as simple as that. It could be last Thursday, we had this amazing lady named Pallavi. She said that I am right now thankful to my husband because he's taking care of the online school for my kids, so that I can be here and attend your session, Shana. So it could be anything, guys. Pick up a pen. I request you all to write it down, and just write it down, guys. Or it could be what made you smile today? What made you feel appreciated today? What made you happy today? Also, guys, please note, I want you guys to write what made you sad or angry today, right? Why? We'll talk about it later. But write down everything. Nice. I guess Shraddha is already done.
I'm uncertain.
Okay. If you guys are already done, guys, I invite you to share with me anything that you would love to share with all of us. Because the more we speak about gratitude also, we feel so lucky, we feel so happy. And the technique is, the more we talk about gratitude, the more we talk about every day that what am I grateful for? There are days when we get up in the morning and we say, you know what, I'm not at all grateful for anything. I'm just, these problems of my life or these situations right now are like so huge. It could be as simple that one expectation didn't get happen or didn't just get satisfied by somebody or anybody. It could be you just lost a project. It could just, not being a nice work day at your workplace. It could be any small thing. This could be your technique to just feel good. Feeling grateful doesn't change your situation, but changes how you respond to that situation. Okay. So anybody who wants to share, please go ahead.
Sure, maybe I can get started. Can you hear me?
Yes, very well, Rishna.
Yeah. First of all, I would really like to see the thanks to the beautiful sunrise which I have seen in the morning. And I literally clicked some of them. Maybe you can have a look on my WhatsApp status later, but it has really turned my whole mindset in a positive way, because I think that has made me really believe in the positivity, the kind of the vibes I have got it. Second one is I really would like to thank the kind of flexibility I have in my job, because uh, I think a lot of things I'm really able to do because what blessings, or maybe I'm blessed with a good management in my work. I think that is really getting me. And third one, certainly I have to say that thanks to my fitness trainer, Amula. We have been associated for 7 years, but since last 2.5 years, we are very closely associated almost. And she's working out with me, making my life really miserable if I'm not doing it by really pushing me. So, so I think I'm really blessed for it. As of now, sad thing because day has just started an hour before, but I think as of now, nothing I would say sad. I'm for. Yeah.
You don't have
Yeah.
it's like compulsory, but thank you so much for the
Sure.
share. So about this sunrise, Krishna, yesterday I was doing a corporate session, and there was this amazing. I think that man was an experience of more than 40 years in this industry. It was more like a product company. I was teaching a session to, and you know what he said that he checks out sunrise every morning, and now this just helped. It was recollecting what he said. He says the way sunrise is different every day, just the way I am a different person every day. And then I asked him, do you see the sunrise differently or do you see yourself differently? And he's like, I believe the sunrise is different in every day. It's just the way I get up in the morning, I'm a different person because my experiences yesterday, what happened with me, has made me a different person today. Doesn't matter, good, bad, doesn't matter, but I'm a new person today. And this is an amazing thought, I thought. And then I think by sharing about the sunrise, I was like, wow, it's a nice thing. You know what? It's a good sign that you get up in the morning and watch the sunrise. Wonderful. So Priya, Shraddha, are you guys are you feeling to share anything? Anything you guys want to talk before we go ahead and take a pause?
Hi, Shweta. Can you hear me? Okay. I would like to tell you that I'm grateful for today's breakfast because I woke up early in the morning to study, and I'm very hungry when all the members in my house get up, and my mom cooked that breakfast very really fast for me, and she served that to me with a lot of love, and that's what I'm grateful for. And I'm really grateful for my sisters. That's and really day started very well, so there is nothing that I could be sad about.
What a lovely day you all are having. So wonderful. Shraddha, believe me, I'm a mom too. If I get up in the morning and I see my daughter studying, I'll be so happy. So I'm sure your mom has, put some extra love out of that happiness to see your daughter studying. So I know you, Shraddha, for quite some time, and I know you are a very disciplined and sincere kid. So good job on that. Thank you for the share. So Priya, do you feel like sharing anything?
Actually, I'm grateful, first of all, grateful to my parents for giving me this birth. And actually, I'm also kind of that person who prioritize. I have my own priorities, and for that, I think the people who are surrounding to me, they already support me for everything. I'm also a fitness conscious person. I'm also running my own classes. I'm very much focused, and so मतलब जो भी दिखता है I just try to look out positively and take some which positively only the positive things from that person, and I have that I have developed that thing in myself, like to ignore whatever I think that will create negativities in myself.
Yeah. So I would say that's a mindset that you're talking about. You have, made this positive mindset in such a way you have built it, I would say, so that even though something comes by, you just stay away from the negativity, right?
Yes, I like to stay away.
Thank you so much for the share, Supriya. I really appreciate it. So something that I read 2 days back is the most horrendous situation anybody could have in their life is to get surrounded by negative mindset people. These are the people that you get so scared by because their energy is so depressing. Because see, our job is not to make everybody positive. Neither my job as a coach. It's about people who want to stay positive. You help them to not come out of negativity, maybe just to handle the situation. So yes, good job. You're staying away from the negativity. Thank you. Guys, with this notion, I'm going to invite you guys and let's go ahead to take a pause. Now, okay, quick question to all of you. How many of you drive car or drive a two-wheeler? Anybody? Nobody? Anybody who's driving a car or two-wheeler? Shraddha, forget about driving. Do you at least have a knowledge that, car kaise chalti hai, two-wheeler kaise chalti hai?
Yes, I know how two-wheeler
Yeah.
to
Okay.
drive.
Okay. Oh, you know how to drive a two-wheeler. Fantastic. I just want somebody to drive something. Okay. Kuch nahi to bicycle. Okay. Yes. So, do you, what if I ask you that, mere paas, I know I have this amazing bike or amazing four-wheeler and it's one of the top, I would say top 5, expensive stuff. I have one of the best cars in the world and I want to gift it to you. But there is only one problem or one situation. It doesn't have a brake. Who wants that car? Would you want to drive it? Like, will you like to drive it? You're sure, girls? No. Why do you think we have a brake in the car or a two-wheeler or even a bicycle?
Just to control the speed.
Control the
Just
speed.
to control the speed, because if we are running or maybe driving it with really like it can cause a problem to yourself as well and to others as well.
Absolutely.
So it's like depending upon the situation, you are on the highway, you are really racing it. If you are in the city, you have to brake it actually.
Wonderful. So that, let's say what Trishna says is that if she's driving on a highway which is like full speed, and may I say, Trishna, that we all love to drive in a speed. Will you agree? Yeah. Guys, do we? I think I missed out. Did you say yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, we all love to drive in a speed, and that's the reason we have a brake so that we can maybe slow down the car or just brake, so that nothing goes wrong. Anybody else? What do you think the brakes are for? Why do you think, or why do you guys want to use the brake in your four-wheelers, two-wheelers, bicycles?
To prevent us from accidents.
Yes, prevent us from accidents. Very well said. So Priya, Shraddha, you want to say something? I'm sure you drove a bicycle at least. Or at least when you are accompanying your sisters or maybe any of your friends. Okay. So guys, we all love to drive in a speed. We all, right? The same thing what I said about that we all are ambitious and we want to do back to back so many things. And if I say that, you know what, meditate the whole day and don't do anything. And you're going to say, no, Shweta, I've got such a lot of list of things to do. And I want to achieve my goals of life. Right? But if I ask you, why don't you take a break? You're like, yes, you know what? I might take a break because maybe I'm really tired or I'm really lots going on. There's a lot of mental fatigue, there's physical fatigue. And exactly the way we have the break in the car or a two-wheeler, the same thing is like taking a pause, right? So in this midweek right now that you guys are here on this Thursday, I invite all of you to just, wherever you are, settle down. If you're holding the phones in your hand, if I may request you to just keep down the phone or maybe to support the phone somewhere and settle down. If you like, if you're comfortable, close your eyes. When you close your eyes, relax. I know many of you have come from different situations, different chores of work. Doesn't matter right now. Settle down. If you're sitting on a chair, guys, make sure that your feet, both the feet are touching on the floor. Your palms maybe resting on your legs, on your thighs, or you may also open your palms and keep it in the supine position facing the ceiling. Knowing that you're settled down, I want you guys to notice your body. You're going to do a quick body scan. Starting from your toes, feel the toes, feel them, feel your feet on the ground, feel the ground, move your toes a bit, see how you feel, how the floor is. Is it rough? It's a rough carpet, or it's like a cold tile that you're resting your feet on. Wiggle your toes a bit. With this motion, come towards your legs, your ankles, your calf, towards your knees. Just notice them one by one. Just notice, guys. How are you feeling in that part of your body? No judgment. Doesn't have to be I'm having a pain or no pain. Doesn't matter. Even though there is a pain or discomfort in any part right now, that's okay. Slowly coming up. Feel your thighs. Feel those palms on your thighs. Slowly coming up to your buttocks. You're sitting on a chair or a floor or your couch. Feel your buttocks, how they're touching that surface. Make yourself more comfortable here. Relax. Slowly coming up towards your stomach, your lower back, coming up, your chest, your upper back. Just notice. Notice how you feel in these body parts. What is it that those body parts are telling you? Coming up towards your shoulders. If I may request, roll your shoulders to the back. Roll them back. Roll them back. Keep rolling them at the back. Just notice what's happening. Shoulders, the deltoid muscle groups, rotating, rolling back. Just notice. Nice. Relax now, settle down. Come towards your hands, your palms, your fingers. Feel your fingers. You may just move your fingers a little bit. Feel your own skin. Let the fingers touch other fingers on each other, maybe. Just touch your skin. How do you feel about your skin? Just notice. notice more. Is it rough? Is it soft? Or in some parts it is rough and at some parts it is soft. Moving from there, let's come towards your neck. Relax your neck. From the neck, moving up towards your ears. Now when once you're noticing your ears, hear the sounds around you. What are all those sounds that you're able to hear? Are there birds around? Or are there any kids around? What is it that you can hear? If you don't have any sounds around you, try to catch up with that silence. Slowly moving to your space from your ears. Feel your face, guys. Your cheeks, your lips, your tongue, the taste in your mouth. Moving up, your eyes, your forehead, I want you to notice your nose right now. While noticing your nose, see how you're breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you are inhaling, how, how does the air feel while going inside? Is it cold? Is it warm? And when you exhale, how does that feel? Cold or warm? Noticing this, take at least 5 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. I invite you to 5 deep breaths. Nice and slow. Just pay attention to your breathing. Now slowly, let's move towards your mind. Let's move towards your mind. I want you guys to know that while you're noticing the mind, the job of your mind, your brain is to think. And that's okay. Do not resist any thoughts in your mind right now. I want you to notice what are the thoughts those are flowing in your mind right now. Notice it one by one. Is it one thought? Are there two thoughts? Are there any thoughts from yesterday? Are there thoughts from today morning? All the thoughts are welcome. Just notice your thoughts. In those thoughts, guys, there are so many thoughts, and it might be one thought, doesn't matter. In those thoughts, I want you to see if you find that button or like a switch or like a click button on which that is mentioned as pause. We all know how the pause looks like. Maybe in those so many thoughts, I want you to push and find those button. Where is the button gone? Just have a look or create it for yourself. And if I may ask you, can you click at that button? Click at the pause. The moment you click at the pause, all the thoughts in your mind are frozen. They are like just freeze. You know, that kind of game that we play. Some of you might just struggle with clicking the pause and still the thoughts are not stopping. They are going to stop gradually, gently. Just be with your thoughts. Be with that pause button and pause. I invite you to pause with me. And while you're pausing, just bring your attention back to your breathing. Just inhale and exhale in this pause. Inhale and exhale. And going back to that pause button, click it again. While you click again, yes, all the thoughts are back running in your mind. You start thinking of everything what was there previously in your mind. But I want you to notice when you just played the button again, maybe some thoughts are not at the same position. Maybe some thoughts are out of your mind already. But there might be new thoughts as well. Stay with them. Relax. Do not resist any thoughts. Because the job of your mind is to think, everybody. Slowly, let's quickly notice our whole body. Your face, your ears, your neck, shoulders, hands, palms, your chest, your upper back, your stomach, your lower back, your buttocks, sitting on the couch or chair or wherever you are. Feel the cushion coming down, your thighs, your knees, coming down to your legs, your calf, your ankles, your feet, which are touching on the floor. Wiggle your toes to feel how your floor feels like. And slowly, whenever you're ready, feel free to open your eyes. Thank you, everybody. Guys, you're in this, I'm hoping that you're in this beautiful, peaceful state of mind. That's what I'm hoping. With this, there is this one quick exercise. I want you guys to do it for yourself. So every week, the agenda is to take a pause and take one activity that helps you to reach your best potential in everything you're doing. Maybe next 5 to 7 more minutes, let's spend on this. What if you get an opportunity to make a movie based on your life? Okay. What if you get an opportunity to make a movie based on your life? Pick up your pen and paper. You don't have to do it today or immediately right now. You'll also be having this recording. I want you guys to think about it. What is the story that you guys want to write? You're in this beautiful mindset right now. Think about the story you guys want to write out of your life. How would the screenplay be? How would be each and every section of your life? How would be your relationships? How would be your mental health? How would be your physical health? How would be, your career or your finances or your business or your job? What is it that you want all these sections of life to be? That is your screenplay. Where would be the location of your movie? Which is the location that you want your movie to be happening? Next is, who would be the lead actress or the lead actor? Who would be the side heroes or the side actress? Who would also be the villain of your story? We need to have a villain, right? So villain. What are the songs that you would love to sing in your movie? And who would be the director of your life or the movie of your life? Is it going to be you? Or is it going to be somebody else? To be more precise, I made it more easy for all of you. I want you to write your story. Even though right now you don't have time to write, maybe just think about the story. How does my life start? Or what is the story of my life? The hero of your life. Are you the hero of your life? Or you are making somebody else the hero of your life? Who are the side heroes of your life? It could be, it could be I think let's take an example, as Shraddha said, your mom giving you the breakfast, making your life more easy because you are so hungry, right? It could be she could be the side hero of your life who is actually making the hero feel good, right? What are the good things in your life? Just notice whatever comes to your mind when I'm asking these questions. What are the things that make you uncomfortable? Guys, write it down and I'm just going to give you maybe just 1 minute. I'll be back. Now, I also want you guys to notice this and put some light on this, that if you say that you are the hero of your life, we all have some beliefs and principles of your life, the values of our life. What are the skills that are needed to be the hero of your movie, guys? Also give a thought about the songs of your movie. Be very selective, just the way you like it. And when I say the location, what is it that, this is my favorite place in the world? It could be any location. And the most important, you are the creator of your movie. Whatever you create, whatever you choose is going to happen. I want you to know that you have the power. You have the power to choose. To choose. I also invite you to be that, to have that courage to choose whatever is going on in your life. If something is, the good things in your life are amazing, it's your choice to empower them. There are some things which you really, make you uncomfortable. Of course, those are temporary situations, but still you have a choice how to react to them, how to respond to them, how to change them. Just the way Supriya said that, somehow negativity doesn't affect me anymore. You have a choice. So I would love to know more shares, but with this, I also wanted you guys to make this a habit. It could be like one of my clients who takes a pause before she starts driving to her workplace. It could be like, Pallavi, who's a homemaker, who says, I get up in the morning, and that is a moment when I take a conscious pause that helps me to plan my day, to decide what I'm going to do today. It could be any time. So when can you take a pause? You can take a pause while studying. When you're studying and there are some subjects which are not comfortable, and you can just take a pause. Maybe just focus quickly on your breathing and regenerate, recharge. The subject doesn't become easier, but your approach toward the subject surely changes. It could be that, it could be while cooking. So one of my clients says that oh my gosh, she's like, She's 24/7 in the kitchen, even though she has a maid who helps her a lot. She's like, she has a joint family, a big family. She just cooks for all of them. That's what she says. And sometimes she's like, I don't feel like doing it, even though I enjoy cooking. But she takes a pause and that helps her to do that job more ambitiously. She says she loves the job. It's not that she doesn't like it, but of course we all, we get bored or we get, we just lose it because there is no encouragement sometimes, no appreciation sometimes. So this taking a pause helps her while cooking. It could be when you wake up. As soon as you wake up, take a conscious pause. Quickly going through this. We did this process for almost 10-15 minutes, but guys, you can just focus a quick body scan of your body parts. Take breaths for 5 deep breaths. Go to your mind. Take a pause. Find that button. Pause. Take 5 deep breaths and play it again. You can also take a pause when things get crazy hectic. I know that you might say that, you know what, Shweta, when the things are hectic, you don't have time to take pause, but that's exactly when you take a pause, it is going to help you to recharge. Also, when you get angry. So one of my clients, she's a student, she's an 18-year-old student. She's like, every time my mom wakes me up, I get angry. I don't like getting up in the morning, but I'm happy that she woke me up because I get to study, right? But it could be when you get angry, just take a pause. It's a conscious pause. I'm not saying don't be upset on the people who made you angry, but just take a pause so that you have a different perspective to handle that situation. Take a pause when you're working. Take a pause before you attend important meetings. Take a pause. It's just a process of 1 minute if you decide to. And that's it. Get into this practice of taking a pause. Let's see how it helps you guys, because it's not going to happen just in one day or right now. Let's see how you feel for the next 1 week, and then, maybe we can catch up and discuss about this next session. Thank you so much, everybody, for this. And with this, I invite all of you. Absolutely. Guys, Krishna, if you allow me, I would love to read what you mentioned. So Krishna says that तूच आहेस तुझ्या जीवनाचा शिल्पकार. So it's like you are the creator or a sculptor of your life, right? Thank you so much. It's a beautiful thought. And I think this is a thought we've been reading since childhood, right, Krishna? In our books. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very famous line from Swami Samartha.
Exactly. And you know what? Even Bhagavad Gita focuses a lot on this, that you are the creator of your life. So yes. Thank you so much. So guys, I invite all of you, if you have anything to share, how did you feel about taking a pause? And after that, about the story of your life, or anything that you guys feel like sharing right now, I invite you all.
Lightning session for me, at least I can share my personal experience.
Yes, please.
And thanks a lot. Unfortunately, I have to log off now. I think we are anyway done.
Yeah.
My office meetings have started 8:30.
I know.
The work start. Yeah.
I'm happy.
Thanks.
I completed right on time for you. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Trishna.
Bye.
Thank you for joining. Bye. So Priya, Shraddha, anybody else? If you have anything to share.
Hi. Hello.
Yes.
Shweta, can you hear me?
Yes, Shraddha.
Yeah. Actually, very big thanks to you because you arranged this session, as I was searching for something to deal with my mind and my thoughts, because it was when you want to focus, your mind is like it is jumping everywhere. You should not. So I was searching something like I can sit and I can calm my mind, or I can pause my thought. And you came with this session. Thank you for this. And when I saw your status and you also shared this with me, I was like, okay, it's Shweta is taking, I'll be there to join, because I love your vibes. I love your smile, and I like to attend your sessions. So this was a really very great meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Shraddha. Also, very quick, I would say, I want you to notice this. If your thoughts are jumping on different sections, I want you to, if you could just give those thoughts a moment. Because sometimes thoughts keep coming to our mind, even to my mind, Shraddha, or anybody's mind. And we keep saying, no, you know what, this thought is not important. This thought is not important. But there is a reason that those thoughts keep coming back to you. Will you agree? So,
Yes, for sure.
yeah, so whenever you get time, just tell that thought, hey, that you know what, I'm going to come back to you, but right now I'm studying, let me focus on this and complete this. But just give importance to that thought. As I said, our mind is a beautiful place, guys. It's as good, I believe our mind is like a temple. Okay? It is a temple and we are the god and the goddesses of those temples. And if something comes to your mind, and if we are neglecting it, we are just running away from it, it keeps coming back to you. And there are some series of thoughts, they keep coming back to you. Just give them attention. See what those thoughts are trying to tell you. Are they telling you to do something better? Are they telling you to focus somewhere? I'm sure there is a hidden solution in all those thoughts. So maybe if you could just take time whenever you can, and also taking this pause will help you, Shraddha, to focus on those thoughts and see that what are those thoughts telling you. But thank you for joining today. Thank you. So Priya, if you have anything to share, please go ahead.
Nothing as of now, but I think this is very really useful session today. And actually, I actually think we have lots of duties, or we can say, we have lots of responsibilities to do in a day.
Yeah.
In that, this is actually a very much important topic to take a pause. I experienced this thing. I wake up in the morning at 5 o'clock and started doing like a machine, just like a machine. And today, when I saw your status and you are conducting this session, I just managed to take this 40 minutes for myself. So throughout this session, I think like I can manage this time of such time for myself actually.
And it's just once a week, right?
To
It's
get
like
into that responsibilities all the day or throughout the week or throughout the month, we should take a pause for ourselves and to just get recharged.
absolutely. And it just makes our list of things, to-do list, because if I tell you stop doing everything else, you're doing too many things and you're saying, Shweta, I want to do so many things in my life, don't stop me from doing everything. So this particular process is going to help you to boost in everything, in whatever you're doing. Plus, I believe that we have one life, girls, right? And
Yeah.
it's about reaching the best potential in that. So I'm just, giving my best wishes to all of you, and, just start taking pause whenever. I know these sessions are only once a week, but you don't have to wait for once a week. You can start taking a pause right from today by the whole day. Anytime you feel like, take a pause, just regenerate and come back to the list of things you have to do. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for this. Thank you for attending today.